Hmm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is GTArajgaming. And I welcome you back to the modless let's play of GTA 4. That one over there, not that one. That one over there is kind of like... Mm, 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 mm. Oh, before I forget, I have to put that link out there. Oh my goodness. Good lord. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How are things going for you in your life? There's also... I guess I can tell you this now. Right? Once I figure out... let's see... There we go. My settings are all good. So, recently... Well, by recently, I mean today, like 6 or 7 hours ago. I went and got something. Went and bought something online that's going to increase content on the channel. Now, I don't know if I should do an unboxing of it and a bit of a testing. I guess I could. But it might take a while, right? Might take a while. You have to understand that. So what I'm going to tell you is, well, I wouldn't say a secret by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just going to go ahead and show you real quick, so give me a second. It does have things to do with the content, so I'm just going to outright show you. There's no identifying information here, that's fine. So I have went ahead and bought one of these. Now, eagle-eyed people might actually know the branding that's on this. Oh, lovely camera. Oh, actually, it's not even a camera, it's chroma cam. This is what's known as an action replay. Does cheat things. Helps you cheat in video games. But a kind of hidden use of the... A kind of hidden use of an action replay is making a console region free. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's like... An action replay in some instances can in fact help make a console go region free. In the case of this particular action replay, it slots into the cartridge slot on a Sega Saturn. And doing that, you can then just put in a disc, a Japanese disc or an American disc, boot the console up, and like that, you're playing it. You really are. So I now have the YouTube chats up. Now I can bring the GTA 4 window up. Oh my goodness. And there we go. So right here and then, you can't see my stats just yet. Actually, I don't need to show you my stats. Originally intended for only me to see the stats, so that's the thing. And also, yes, more Rockstar. Does a better job of keeping my mouth hydrated. Alternatively, we have a kind of dusty bottle of Volvic Summer Fruits. Hey, evening bud, how you doing? Set this off to the side. I'm just going to be monitoring things that are going to be happening. What's poppin'? Modless GTA 5 because we for whatever reason we have a smooth 200 FPS inside of the building here. Until we go outside, that's going to absolutely drop like we saw yesterday. Just like that. Just like I covered yesterday. GTA 4. GTA 4 has a lot of issues. It always has. And to the people that think it's a masterpiece, good for you, it definitely isn't. Maybe on console you'll have a better experience, but if you want to play this on PC, you're going to have to use an old PC to do it. Something with a 512 meg graphics card will do the trick. Or an AMD A10 6700K or something along those lines. One of those SKUs. The point is, GTA 4 has so many issues, especially when you get into the realm of modding, especially things that just should not be happening. Case in point with some... Oh wow, the Stream Elements bot is running. That reminds me, if you want to do the 8-ball thing, with the Stream Elements bot, you very much can. It's !8ball, put in a space, then ask your question, and then send the message. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything to have a bit of fun with the 8-ball and see what responses you get from it. It's incredibly fun. I must admit, I've had a bit of fun with it myself. It also helps that I made some of the responses. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by my RAM kit here. Also, what's going on here? What's this? That'd be my girl Shaniqua, eh? Don't know what the hell voice that was, but let's roll through. Nico SA, how you doing?
Hey,
Oh wow, the FPS dip on that cutscene. Yeah, you
just
know me,
me,
SA. My name be Sharice.
You
I spared you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why did you
player.
stop me? What do you want?
Hell yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, for your kindness.
Her voice sounds super familiar from something else.
Don't worry about it.
Is she in like a TV show or
What are you up
something?
to?
Well, after what happened, I just wanted to change.
No,
my
I just wanted to change my knife, fool.
No more gang
Knife?
bangers and drug dealers.
Life.
Turn over a new leaf,
Good for you.
Good for you,
And
comrade.
they were going pretty well.
China
but
would like to
I like danger.
talk to
The
you
only
just
thing
for a
is,
minute.
Danger don't like me.
Hey. What's
Wow, what's with these FPS dips in a
It's
cutscene?
my
Come
own stupid
on,
fault. I deserve to be hit.
Who's hitting you?
bruh.
My boyfriend. Please don't do anything.
I'm not going to kill him. Just going to teach you not to hit women.
Wow, why is GTA 4 being woke? Don't go
He
woke.
over in the projects up on
He
Frankfurt
over in the
Avenue.
project,
Please
SA.
don't kill him.
Oh, where's my coquette went to? Come on. Oh, there it is. Get a vehicle. No shit, Sherlock. Man, GTA being woke in 2008. Come on. Don't do
Maybe
that.
your problem is getting
I mean,
involved with all these
it's
drug
not really an
dealers.
issue
Big
because
pussy.
she's the one
I
being
had some
beaten.
bad luck with my men.
It really only becomes an issue if
Get rid of this
she's
guy
telling
before thinking
tales.
about another.
It goes both ways. If both sides are telling tales, then good lord, they both need a smack. Wow, we made that incredibly short journey very short.
That's the dog over there.
Wait here. I'll teach him
I
his
am no way
lesson.
condoning abuse of any kind in any way, shape, or form. I would talk to him with this freaking 1v1 me punk.
Hey, you think beating women is cool?
Hell, you talking about Sharice? How that bitch expected to learn if I ain't giving her the stick?
Ah!
I give her the carrot as well, but she don't complain about that.
You won't think this is so funny when you're the one crying like
Of course
a
she's
bitch.
not complaining because she's too small to
Gotta
complain
learn
about
that
her.
there be only one way to teach her. Oh man, I don't get what your problem be.
Hey, come on, Baldy, go back to Disturbed already.
Don't you be the
I'm kidding, the bald dude from Disturbed, I don't know his name, I do apologise, I listen to him frequently sometimes.
hell, I ain't even give
Get wrecked, sunshine!
a bitch.
God, stay the fuck away from Charisse. And then the other woman you think about beating.
Yo, bitch won't get no more calls from this fool. Yo, I staying away from everybody. Not even gonna look at a bitch. For real.
Wait, you can actually alternatively knock him out. Or kill him, or whatever. Please don't kill him, but I'll tell you where he lives. Yeah, it's super two-faced right about now.
He ain't going to beat you no more. Get
I mean, it's
out.
clear that the
Away
guy
from here.
wasn't
I gave
making
you a
this
chance
BS
when I
up.
first met you. Use it.
I'm gonna
But at
try.
the same time, it's like,
That's the
whoa,
least
whoa,
I can do.
whoa.
See you, and thanks.
She's super appreciative. She wants that communist D. Good lord. I do have my frame counter up because I'm kind of trying to monitor temperatures and other such things. Should be fun. And before we get started with the missions tonight, there's roughly 12 or so of them left. Maybe one or two, maybe off. Wow, he's calling someone. Nice. Shouldn't be doing that.
I hear you've been rolling with Charisse, Nico. You too tight now?
I bumped into her, man. I helped her out with the
Of
problem
course he
was
did. She
there.
wants you to bump into her now.
It ain't like that.
She probably wants your fist to bump into her.
Don't worry about that. She's not my type.
I'm kidding.
We'll hang
Come
out
on. Of course I'm kidding. Good lord. Yeah, as I was going to say before Nico kind of like interrupted everything. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe. There's a lot more content coming, especially retro console related. We're going to be dipping back into Sonic Adventure at some point. I can give you a small example now, I think. So last time when we did Sonic Adventure, I tried to do something with the visual memory unit here, but I kind of screwed it up because I didn't have batteries in it. It's a memory card for the Dreamcast, but it also functions as like a clock, and you can do mini games and that with it. I was going to show off the little Chow mini game, but you know, I didn't have enough storage space on this to store Chow, because that's a thing. You need to store the Chow on the memory card itself, and then you just like, can I get this in frame? Will it show up? Yeah, we get a little clock here. We can pick modes and such things. Sega Visual Memory Unit. Come on, get out of the glare of the ring light. And if you have something on it, if you have a Chow on it, you can play the mini game, which is what the card is showing. Man, I used to have a lot of fun with this thing back in high school. And yes, I did in fact take this back to high school, or take it to high school in 2005, and I would spend many times playing the Ring minigame on it, because I dumped the Chow into it, and I was able to do like slots and things like that. But anyway, there's content like that coming up on the channel, so if you want to subscribe for that, make sure you do. If you're enjoying the content, drop a like, share it around, all that good stuff. It's simple, comrade. Aye, like I was saying, if you want to share the content and all that, feel free to do so. You're helping the channel out. If you want to become a channel member, you can click the join button on the channel page, or use the link in the description to join up today. So basically, pick a tier, roll with it, and basically revel in the benefits you get. Although I still need to find an artist who is comfortable doing emojis, so yay, go me. Because you know, using Fiverr isn't exactly the best way of finding an artist right at this point. CNT has all your favourite movies, okay. Doesn't have my favourite movies. So yeah, modless GTA 4. Reason we're going modless until the last episode is simply down to simply down to how buggy the game got. Like I fired it up and essentially, hi light post, the council will replace you in due time. There's just so many bugs happening when using mods that shouldn't. If you had any semblance of good programming skills, those kind of bugs wouldn't happen. Simple model replacements would cause car washes to spawn. That didn't happen with the older GTA games. Most you'd get is some friggin' weird texture bug, or if you forget to texture a certain part of a vehicle or building or whatever, you get errors. GTA 4 was different. If you did something, because of how poorly the game is programmed, in various aspects, if you did something wrong when modding, then it would screw up the entire game. Car washes are just one of them. Textures flickering in and out is another sign. As stated by someone who has possibly worked on GTA 4 mods in the past. We had someone jump into the stream, jump into the chat last week, who, if I remember correctly, was either working on a version of the Back to the Future mod for GTA 4 or 5, can't quite remember. But that happened, and they stated that the textures popping in and out like that were due to going into hover mode and the game erroring out. Or the mod erroring out. It's one of the two. But yeah, modding in its own right causes a whole ton of errors. I don't necessarily see them on GTA 5. There is a couple of errors on GTA 5. Hi, buddy, you're like dead now. Neighbor Leroy, you'll go and phone an ambulance.
This ain't the time, alright?
Bruh. Go and lie down on the ground! I'm going to try and phone an ambulance, stay still. No, stay down!
Hello.
That's right, delivered to say emergency services.
Please use your
Hello, you're through to the MS paramedics. And
Well,
what
you
do
can't
need?
say I'm no nice. I ran the guy over. Then I called
Castle
an
Garden
ambulance on him.
City.
We'll send a basically trained paramedic as soon as we can.
They'll send a
Don't
basically
worry,
trained
we'll
paramedic?
document
Okay.
your credit card ready.
Excuse me, please.
Hi, darling.
I'm just calling them there so they'll get out the ambulance to see that guy. However, he's going to be charged for it, so it's like, okay.
Sorry, okay?
I am sorry, comrade. Right, on to the missions. Yesterday, we got that dreaded Phil Bell mission done. The one that plagued me so much when the game was modded, due to what I believe to be a kind of low frame rate. And just me not paying attention that much, but I digress. So because we had to roll back on a save, we had to use someone else's save, but we still have Jerry's missions to do, so we're going to do that. So let us travel all the way around, because this is modless, remember, there's no mods. So we have to do it like it's 2008 with our funky, PlayStation 3 controller, let's go brum brum, turning left and other such things. For the record, I never played this on PS3. I've never played it on PS3. I've only ever had it on Xbox 360. Because that was the thing to have at the time, and I just didn't have a PS3, or else I would have played it on PS3. But whatever. That ancient Xbox 360 was the equivalent of a bloody oven. It's also one of the best periods of my life for gaming. Also one of my worst, because then I realised what DLC was, and I'm like, oh crap. I have to essentially re-buy certain parts of a game to play them. People who own Street Fighter X Tekken would know what I'm on about. So essentially with Street Fighter X Tekken, and I do believe Marvel vs Capcom 3, all of the DLC was on the disc. So there's two types of DLC in existence currently. Well, there's three technically. Downloadable content, disc locked content, and I believe expansions are a form of DLC. Now back in the day, expansions were just expansions. They were their own thing. That was essentially still a full game that required you to, own the full game. What the hell, Brucey? Nico, give me a call when you ain't killing people that are new races. Oh my god, I don't want to do races. I do not want to do races, comrade. I am Russian, not German. I kid. When you come to my streams, expect jokes, expect things to go wrong, like my car's going wrong right now, and expect random BS to come out of my mouth. And you don't know what's serious. That's the best part. It's the best part. Anyway, we're still at a solid 70, 62, 79, 81, 77. Wow, this FPS is incredibly inconsistent. I should have locked it to 30. Wow, now it's giving me a different route. Okay, game. Okay, I see what you're doing here, you absolute tadger. Good lord, with you. Good thing I have a bit of Rockstar for it. Seriously though, I've only had a couple of these today and it's like, yo. Cause you know, kinda have to cut down on them. I really do. I've been meaning to for a while, but you know. We're in a rocky season where it's either too hot or too cold. On the days that it's too cold, I'm not drinking much of them. Maybe 1 or 2 cans. And those were strictly on stream. The rest of the time I was either drinking protein water, which I no longer have because we ran out. I need to buy some more. What the hell? Oh, we have to go to Jerry, that's what. Yeah, because of the rocky weather that we're having, we're either too hot or too cold, which means if it's too hot, I'm drinking way more of the Rockstar than I should be. Because you know it's 200 milligrams of caffeine per can. And that's highly, highly dangerous. If you're drinking highly caffeinated coffee, it's about the same as 1 cup. So, if I would drink all the cans that I have currently, I'd be at what, roughly 1200 milligrams of caffeine in my system. But I'm not doing that, that's just a terrible idea. You have reached your destination. Just a coincidence that is the only thing that can hydrate me at this point.
That a close friend of yours, you've been spending a lot of time with recently, so I have to clean off a feed. Okay. Yeah, her old
Wow, my graphics card is getting a bit loud, I believe.
Desperately and quickly, and he's looking for.
I think you and her should go out on a glamorous date in Algonquin. Show her a new pad. Then, things will be okay between you two. But move your fucking ass, pal.
What? Is he setting me up with something? Go to the safe house. Okay. I'm gonna take our busted up car. We're gonna go to the safe house and we've got something to do. And here we go. There's not much more to say on that situation. So it's like, yeah. The most hyped thing is that we've got more games coming to the channel via an action replay card, which, yeah. It's a really good thing actually. I've been meaning to pick up let me just steal this coquette real quick. Because right now it's free to steal that coquette, I don't have to pay for repairs. Unless I decide to keep it. The downside is it's white. There we go. Like I was saying, yeah, we're gonna get Japanese Sega Saturn games on the channel. Now, I want to start shifting my Sega Saturn collection over to Japanese. Now, maybe like, why would you do that? Well, it's quite easy to tell you why. Quite frankly, it's because of two things. One, the frame rate on the Japanese games or American games are better. Yes, that's the thing. It's like, what, 5 to 10 frames better. Oh, pardon me. There's also the fact that the games for the Sega Saturn, in Japan at least, are in small jewel cases like CDs. So you can fit a bunch of them on a shelf. You can fit like, what, 8 of them on one of my shelves behind me. Give or take, at least. Meanwhile, I can quite frankly show you. Give me a second. I'll show you. I will give you a live on air comparison. So, this is Sonic Adventure International for the Dreamcast, but that's not what I'm trying to show you. The comparison is between a Japanese Sega Saturn game compared to the PAL release. Now, this chunky boy is a Sega Saturn game released in the PAL region. It's FIFA 97. Kind of recommend it. It's a good game. It looks like a VHS box. Now, a bunch of my audience is going to be like, what the hell's a VHS? You're too young to be here if that's the case. So, literally, all that space inside. I don't have a manual for this. I'm not bothered. But this is the same. But this Dreamcast game represents the same form factor that Japanese Sega Saturn games come in. Small, tiny, sleek. So you can kind of see, if I put them side by side, or front by front, you can see why I would want to go Japanese for my Sega Saturn games, as opposed to the PAL region. Yes, that's a thing. I shall now return them to the rightful spot on the brown shelf of wonders. Keep in mind, Sega also did the same thing with the Dreamcast. Now, you've already seen those if you tuned into the comparison stream of Sonic Adventure 1, comparing Sonic Adventure 1 to its US, or the PAL, comparing the PAL version to its Japanese counterpart, and comparing those two to the international version. Oh, and still, shout out to Chevy Pontiac Guy 1982. Once again, I know who they are. They keep... it's a love-hate thing. They love to subscribe and then unsubscribe. It's really something, I say. But anyway, now that I've shown you that, and now that you can kind of understand that, kind of understand why I would switch my Saturn collection over to Japanese. The only Saturn games that I will not switch to Japanese for are the RPGs, or JRPGs in this case, Japanese roleplay games. Cause you know it's kinda hard to play a roleplay game if it's on Japanese. It's high cable.
You're moving up over to Bowling Street.
Not in the cab of this car, I'm not. After last time, she can ride in the trunk.
Fair enough. Bitch just bit me.
Wait, if she's gagged, how's she bite him?
I think she has something to say.
Motherfuckers, when my daddy finds you...
When my daddy finds you, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill everybody. Yeah. Oh, she's just a misery guts. That's what she is. Also, game. Are you loading on stream? Yes, we are. I actually missed the part. Where are we going? Brief. The Ancelottis are onto you. Get to the safe house quickly. Go to the safe house. Okay, that's fine. Wait, have we not already done this in the older thing? Oh no. Ah, crepe biscuits. Don't damage the car or you kill Gracie. Okay. Wait, that guy didn't even get in. Well, they're both dead, so that's good. And there's nothing in comparison as to what Daddy's gonna do to you. Mate, they're an assault on our ass. Thanks for down, fellas. Isn't this a logical fallacy? Why is he not dead? Has he got armor? Well, if he wasn't dead, he's dead now, so that's good. It's all good, comrade. We are taking our communism very seriously. Oh, mate, where's my white lev? Oh, shit! Mate, I had to drive through a police station or whatever. They didn't see me, it's fine. Get wrecked! Woo! Oh, mate! We barely got you there with the skin of our teeth. The car's badly damaged. However, that fella should have come along with us so we didn't have to shoot. But then again, that's the AI, and the AI in this is frankly dumb as bricks. So that's something at least. Easy.
Nico, my man. Katie's taking
Shakur says hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Where is she? In the trunk. She don't play too nice up front. Gracie, Gracie, act nice now.
You motherfuckers, I'll rip your cocks off!
Alright, we're done with that. Yeah, we have actually done missions like that before. I think there's a torture mission as well, so... Yeah. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm taking your vehicle. No. Get out of fighting mode, you absolute gooseberry. And get stabbed. I love how his pal in the car is just like, yo. Let's frighten the guy. Oh no, that would kill us. Oh shit.
Okay, fucking drive then, bitch.
Where's that sticking out the windshield? Holy crap, mate. When people say GTA 4 was good, and then we get shit like this, when his head sticking out the windshield and there's glass in there. There is clearly glass in that windshield, you can see the reflections. Hellside Pie Die, stop! Let's go! Oh, come on. Oh, what? I'm surprised he didn't collapse for that. I love how this frame rate is incredibly inconsistent. Inside the house we're getting over 200 frames a second. Then we go outside and it dies to like 60. Or it goes to like 74 and then even less. Wait, can we get in here? Wait, did they just reuse the model from the diner that's at Roman's place? Ugh. Look at them friggin' reusing assets, man. They're a bunch of asses. So there's a bunch of things going to be coming to the channel in the future. Bunch of things. Like I alluded to before, we're going to be doing Japanese Sega Saturn games. Hey, no. Good lord. So, hey Anderson, thanks for subscribing to the channel, buddy. I am glad to have that stream element spot, by the way. Watch this, in like 5 minutes, YouTube will send me the notification saying, oh, someone subscribed. Ah, they didn't even touch my armor. Wait, that's something that's changed.
How can I help you?
Right. If you remember when we were doing, there was a time when we came into no, there was one time I got into a fist fight during the modded part of the Let's Play, and they dealt damage to our armor first. The Rockstar fixed that in an update or something. Because I remember taking damage. I remember losing my armor from a fist fight. I mean, somebody who's watched along long enough could probably verify that. Galaxy Brain. I am literally thinking you can picture the Macintosh beach ball. Sports car! Right! You're getting mugged! No, don't you eat, no. Right, come here, mister, I stole this. Oh wow, you risked breaking your own vehicle to try and get away from me, how nice of you. That's a Ferrari. I am driving this Turismo, yes. Right, oh Christ. Right, we're gonna do some Jerry missions in the meantime. We'll catch up, these are gonna be like semi-catch-up streams. But we don't have to deal with the bugs, so there's not a constant sort of models freezing and us have to restart the game and all that. This is a pure Steam copy, there's no mods on it. However, if I wanted to, I could install an EMB, but that would more than likely attack our frames. So that's the thing. I keep alluding to it, but Rockstar needs to update the game to the point that it's very much in working order. They seriously do. There's still a large section of the GTA fan base that still plays 4. And it would benefit Rockstar even more to figure out a way to do multiplayer and to update the game to be like 64-bit compatible. Really would. Yes, they do have options like, we can now see 8 gigs of graphics memory. That's a thing, by the way. I moaned about that, but it was already fixed. So it's like you. I went off on a freaking tangent. So content is coming to the channel. Sega Saturn games. We're gonna do Japanese Sega Saturn games. I'll get some random bundles online or something and be like, yo. Arcade stuff. We're gonna get arcade stuff in PS1, hopefully PS2. And we're gonna do Will It Arcade series. Oh my god, that cab driver. Right, he's getting it. He's getting smashed. Why is he hitting me? He crashed into me, the friggin' idiot. Good lord. We're going to do a Willa Arcade week at some point. Or even make it a miniature video series that's like once a week. It'll probably be edited. An edited piece of content where I'm like, we get a system. For now, I came up with the idea for this when we were doing the Mega CD stream, and we played through the Sega Arcade classics with an arcade stick. What I want to see, is, quite frankly, games that are not designed to be used with an arcade stick. We'll try and play them. And might even do a live stream on it as well. The arcade stick challenge. Or the arcade challenge or whatever. I don't know what to name it yet. So basically we'd be playing games that are not designed for arcade sticks. We could grab the Sega Mega Drive arcade stick, plug it in to the Mega Drive and all that. Play Sonic the Hedgehog. Could we play Sonic the Hedgehog with an arcade stick? And how would it compare to using the standard controller? I want to do that thing, kind of like, I want to do stuff like that for PS2 as well. Not PS3, no current gen consoles. Maybe ask yourself, why? Why start a series like that if you're not going to do current gen consoles? Because it gets pricey. Yes, arcade sticks are kind of pricey for older systems, but that's just how it is. But really good arcade sticks for current gen consoles, PS3, PS4, PC, they all cost a ton. No, do cost a ton. That, and I have to think of space. So, I have to limit myself. I really do. So, it's like, okay, as much as I want to do arcade stuff for every single console that I have, PS2, PS3, PS4, Mega Drive, Saturn, Dreamcast, all that stuff. Each and every single one of them would require their own arcade stick. Because when it comes to like PS1 and PS2, you are not guaranteed that the PS1 controller or arcade stick will work with PS2 titles. That's not a guarantee. I found that out when I was playing Dragon Ball Z. Oh, no, I am. When I was trying to play Oni, and then the bouncer. When I was trying to navigate the bouncer's menus, the PS1 pad would not work on the PS2 when I was using the bouncer. And the same goes for Oni. I couldn't play it with the PS1 pad. The game didn't recognize the PS1 controller. So it's like, if I wanted to play that, then I'd have to get an arcade stick for each one and do it on OG hardware to see what it was like at the time for arcade stuff. Alternatively, if I wanted to, and it's a way better option, way better option, is to quite frankly just get an arcade stick for the PS3 and hope to high heavens that it works with PS1 and PS2 games when you stick those respective games into the PS3. You know, for the backwards compatible systems, the Gen 1 80 gig, the 20 gig, and the 60 gig. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Hey,
Yeah. What's wrong?
There's good news and there's bad news.
Okay, Skip, we've done this. Brief. Okay, so there's package. Oh no, we've got to do an annoying package.
Nico, me
Me and Gracie is waiting for you just off of Frankfurt Avenue in Northwood. Looks like our joyful time with her is coming to an end.
That's a fucking tragedy. We should throw her a goodbye party.
That's the plan.
Wow, Nico
Hopefully
ate
someone
here
might
with a
bring
bloody
big present
sarcasm.
to the shindig as well. Maybe a big bag of diamonds will help us get over the pain of losing her. We're waiting for you, man.
Go to park his car northward. Okay. Wait, is this not the one where he makes us drive the car whilst he sits there like a lunatic? And then we have to defend the car as well. I don't know. It's been ages since we've done stuff like this because we've been so focused on that one Phil Bellend mission. Will it end? I just want to get to the end of the game, man. Terrible. But whatever, we're making progress. We're doing all of these. We're doing all of these missions on an unmodded copy of the game. Well, not copy, but you get the idea. I bought the damn thing on Steam. Steam updated it, so there's no longer GTA 4 and GTA episodes from Liberty City. Ah, separate. They combined them into GTA 4 the complete edition. Which is fine. Anyway, we're rocking 60 FPS. Keep in mind, we didn't even get anywhere close to this on console. Console ports of GTA 4 were 25 and 30 FPS respectively. Well, kind of. The devs at Rockstar didn't do a good job of porting GTA 4 to PS3. Or coding GTA 4 to PS3. So it ran a little bit worse than the 360 version. So the definitive version of the game to get is on Xbox 360. In the interest of conflict or whatever, out of interest, the best way to play the game would be to hook up an Xbox 360. That way you don't have to deal with bullshit that is the Xbox One. Because let me tell you, Xbox One as a whole is a freaking mess, by the way. Xbox 360 was a mess, but Microsoft just wanted to try and merge friggin' Windows Phone operating system, or Windows Phone 7 with an Xbox and some crap like that. It's been a number of years since I put my Xbox 360 on. However, I'm still willing to bet that it runs like shit, even on the Slim. Which, if you didn't know, my personal Xbox 360 is the Slim variant, the Gears of War 3 variant. Yeah, Gears of War 3 variant. I only picked it up because it looked cool. No, Nico, get in the friggin' car, you idiot. So yeah, I can do Xbox 360 content. I just choose not to.
Over on Charge Island at the water treatment plant.
Yeah, the water treatment plant. Yeah, there's gonna be a shootout here. If I remember correctly, somebody comes in and tries to assassinate them.
How are you and Gracie getting on?
Like a house on fire, ain't that right, Gracie? She was just telling me
how much she loved me, what she thinks, Nico.
What do you think of Nico, Gracie? Gracie, watch your mouth. Nico's a good friend of mine. Don't say that about him. Gracie, you're sweet.
Aye, the elephant in the room. Let's address the elephant in the room. The mission to kidnap Gracie was terrible. Whoever directed the mission, whoever wrote it out, they don't know how to kidnap someone. It's like, oh, let's go on a joyride to test a car. By the way, I'm kidnapping you. The better way to do it would be to have Nico, instead of being like, hey, I'm kidnapping you, but for Nico to say, "Oh, can we do this just a little bit longer?" and then drive to the spot where Gracie is then ambushed and removed from the car because it is a pink convertible. So there we go. I've just improved your mission for you. You're welcome. That's free of charge. It's quite frankly,
No, I'm too
not
good
only
for
would it
this.
make the
Sometimes
mission
a
way
guy has
easier,
got to hang out
you wouldn't
with
have to
guys
deal with
like
the annoyance of Gracie pulling on a wheel every so often. Oh, great the way you.
That's right, he is definitely a bad influence.
Oh, for
on
God's
me.
sake. So, I literally just improved your mission. You're welcome. Yes, I made it easier, but you know there's way easier missions than that. In my upgraded version of the mission than GTA 4. I wonder if someone would in fact mod that in, by the way. Like use unused dialogue and other such things to, make that a reality. Wait, is custom missions? No, custom missions aren't even possible with GTA 4. I've done before. Right. Oh, shitbags.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Mate, get back in your car, go and pay the toll booth fee, and piss off. Good lord! Christ, man. Well, this is the same route as we took last time. With a Bell Ends mission. That took place at the docks down here. A lot of people actually hated that mission. I found it annoying that once you died, you had to drive all the way across the map again. With no way to skip it. Aside from using mods. What I would have liked to have seen though would have been in, if I can even speak, thank you very much, would be the inclusion of a skip button or a skip option. You know, for it was in GTA San Andreas. If you replayed a cutscene or something a few times, you'd get to skip long drives. No, there was a skip drive option in GTA San Andreas at one point. I kind of wish they would have implemented that for this, or this, I guess. But it's like, whatever. Go around the back to the exchange point, okay. That's where Ding Dong Daisy's gonna be.
You all right? The bastard didn't hurt you, did they?
She can't speak. We got a gag in her mouth.
Give her back, you animals. She suffered enough.
Hand over the stuff.
Hand over Gracie. I'm here for you, sweetie.
Hand over the fucking stuff. All right, calm down, both of you.
Oye, we put the ice in the middle, we walk back. Then, we send over the girl. We leave, and you...
Oh, good lord, right, let's screw things up.
I think I know who's got the ice.
Right, we're switching to mouse and keyboard. Forgive me for this. Oh. Whoops. There wasn't a marker above Packy's head. I do apologize. Oh, come on! What?
Nico, me and Gracie is waiting for you just on...
Go to Packy's car in Northwood. Let's see if we can get to Northwood.
To Boleyn Street.
Cool. I'll take the long way.
Ha 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 ha! Skip at extra cost.
Here we go. Tip, please.
Thanks.
Wait, that cost 41 bucks to go like what 50 miles or whatever it is. So we went from like all the way over here, all the way up here, up there. That's rough. In reality, that's like about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive. And all it took was $41, which is like 20 quid. Jesus Christ. That is a steal, my friend. If only cabs charged they kind of prices IRL. Hey, car.
Hey, man.
All right, Nico. The exchange is over on Charge Island at the water treatment
Ah, Charge Island. Welcome to the stream. We will be repeating missions and other such things. I am very much impressed and happy.
Becky, this is great. You finally found a woman that will sit down and listen to your shit. Maybe you should finally gag all the girls you meet.
That might
Good
be okay
lord.
where you're from. This is an enlightened society we live in. U.S. of fucking
Oh my
Real
word.
enlightened. Real civilized.
I shouldn't have put this jacket on because I'm
An
roasting.
example for the rest of the world.
You know you love it, Nico, doesn't he, Gracie?
Maybe Gracie ain't so different.
Christ.
You normally just shove so much coke up her tooth, girl, she may as well be tied up.
You're in a mood, ain't you?
Wow,
It's finally
Nico.
beginning to sink in. There must
Nico
be
out
some
here being
chance
savage to
you
pack it.
pull them
Fuck you.
off. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing good and staying indoors. Even if you're in a place that's lifting restrictions slowly, it's very much wise for you to keep your backside indoors. Hey, come on! Me and my hostage, I've no got all day, thank you very much. Christ. Well, what I can say is that it's taking way less time to do this. Mainly because we took that taxi, we don't have to spend at least 5 minutes going from point A to point B. It's just one less infuriating thing to do. Also, I've taken out the headlights, so that's the thing. Oh my goodness, man, what is this clogging up? That's just saying that I am a bit too hot. So to speak, anyway. You know what? Before we begin all this, before we begin this illustrious shootout, before we begin the shootout of a decade or whatever, I don't know. It's a terrible shootout. It's really janky. Oh, pardon me. I will have to BRB real quick. So what I'll do is I will just leave it on the map screen. And whilst I am away, wait, did I get that person's name right? A. Anderson. Okay, I got the name right. So, if you are new to the channel and you want to help me out, or help out the channel or whatever, or if you're enjoying the content or anything like that, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you will be notified whenever I stream, whenever I stream, post in the community tab, or do virtually anything else. If you want to help support the channel, you can do so simply by dropping a like. That's one thing. Another thing you can do is share the content. It really does help. If you want to go all the way and support the channel even further, and this is to go even further beyond, is to click the join button and become a channel member today. That way you'll get exclusive benefits and you will have a lot of benefits to pick from. Well, some. Not the most, but at least you'll have something, and it's something I'm working on. I'm trying to work on a membership system so that you can have a good time and get all the goods. I'll have benefits as well for the money that you spend on these memberships. I want you to get your bang for your buck. I recommend level 1, but if you want to go all out and pick level 2, feel free to. Anyway, I have to BRB, so one moment please. I'll return shortly. Stare at the map screen. I'll be back momentarily. So, ta-ta for now. Stream won't be over, I'm just putting the flap down. I knew the mic was off. There we go. You'll notice they've changed just a little bit. Needless to say, the jacket was a bit too toasty for my liking. Good lord. I put it on because I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed that jacket the whole time. Well, it's a hoodie. A sleeveless jacket. However you want to. Yeah, you'll notice I've been drinking a lot of this during the stream, and it's kind of, I wouldn't say taking its toll. I mean, the jacket took its toll. I'm boiling. That's the case with my throat. Because I have to do this, I have to make sure my throat's all clear and that. So. There's no point in streaming when you're in a boiling environment. Because when you do that, you're going to sweat more, then your voice is going to dry out and all sorts. So you have to make sure you're very much hydrated. So, at this point, I am going to be sticking with Levalvik. My dusty ball has been sitting at the side for quite some time. However, it's still in date and it's still good for use. Oh, that gets in the way of the screen. I have to put that aside. I can't even run my stream properly. Good lord. Right, so we're going to do the next part of this mission with mouse and keyboard, because reasons. We have our mouse at the ready. Also, me being me, I kind of changed my setup a little bit. Just a smidgen. So at like 2 o'clock this morning, I got bored. And me being me, I decided, well, welcome to story time with GTAraj. I'm your guide for the evening, GTAraj. Thank you for joining me for this story time. Aye, as I was saying, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm still awake because, you know, pandemic and all that. My sleeping schedule's dead. That's kind of why I'm more awake at like 10 PM, kind of like the time now, which is like 10 past 11. I don't care. What can I do? Bored at 2 in the morning. Decide to break out the manga. The manga that I proceeded to read was Dr. Slump. The story's going somewhere. I promise, come on. And I couldn't find it in the usual box that I thought it was in, so I decided to look through box number 2. I have 3 boxes of manga, and it led to me finding a pass-through cable for my monitor. Now my monitor's got 2 USB 3 ports on it, but they don't function unless there's a specific cable plugged into the spot next to it. It's one of those USB Type B connectors. My Dazzle capture card uses one, but this one is specific for USB 3.0. It's got the blue head on it. I decided to clean my cable management up a little bit by having the keyboard plug into the monitor. And that's literally the story. Oh, that just to see that his keyboard's plugged into his monitor. Oh my goodness. But that's it. I decided to sort things out to make things easier for future manga purchases. Big brain. To make things easier, my manga boxes are now next to the computer. Obviously on the floor. Case in point, don't put your PC on the floor, it's not worth it. Especially if you've got a... Well, I guess if you've got a power supply that sits on the top of your case, put the computer on the floor is a good thing. But not when it's a low case. Not when the power supply goes in the basement of the computer case.
The bastard didn't hurt you, did they?
She can't speak. We got a gag in her mouth.
Give her back, you animals. She suffered enough.
Hand
We're
over
going to
the
try and get
stuff.
multiple missions done tonight.
All right.
There we are.
I think I know who's got the ice. Over here, Nico boy.
Bruh! Look at Parky running right in there like Leroy Jenkins. That man's about to die. Well, he's dead. I just took his head out. Right, we're gonna switch back to control. Oh no, there's someone there. Okay. If I knew how to get out of this, I would. There we go. Alright, we need to get the gun out. We need to get a gun out, or a decent gun at least. It's alright, Panky's dead. At least I can shoot them!
Done. Let's go.
Unlike you, you fucking idiot.
Fuck, Nico, there's some guys up there.
Wait, has this got auto aim on? Mate, why is auto aim on the save file? If you're using auto aim, you're not doing it right. Where is auto aim? Game. Ah! Let's do this. Oh, it makes it way too easy for my liking. Go and get shot, you prick.
More of them up there. Use the pipes for cover. Come on, man.
Parky, get my way, you fig. And yes, I called my fig, not the Gamer Award. Go and stay down, you depressing decrepit. Look at me just try to smack Packy's head in.
All right, man, keep on me.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, come on then, you fucking... You moron!
It's gotta be this way. Let's split up. I'll take
Wow, he wants me to split up, he's an idiot.
Fuck me, a whole load of them are showing up.
Here I come, you coward!
Fire in the fucking ass.
Bruh. Mate, what the hell's up with this aiming? This makes no sense! I'm targeting different areas and he's like, yeah, let's not do that. Go and just take a bullet to the face already, you idiot. Wait, what? Why are they not dying? Oh, for God's sake.
Following me, man? Jesus, Nico, there's more of the bastards arriving. Goodbye, boyo.
Wow, Parky, you're being a dick. Oh my goodness. I'm about to die! Oh, I just got HP, nice. Hey, real. Why the hell is Nico going back way? Real talk. The guys with a car, the three that drove around. What I didn't like is that Nico wasn't throwing the Molotov cocktails to where they were meant to be. He was actually overthrowing them. In many cases, you would have to stand up, put yourself in a risk, and then manually throw them. Because it's like he's just tossing them full throttle, which is fine. Yeah, you should be doing that when you're like that. But why have the whole aiming system if it's just going to go at the same place time and time again? We aimed at them and he threw it 2 to 3 meters behind them. We aimed further away, still hit the same place. It's stupid. Plus they almost seemed invincible because none of my shots were going through. They were just randomly firing. Da 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 da. Give us the ice, you prick.
Where's that fucking ice? You're trapped. We'll let you go if you give them up.
I'm screwed either way. If I don't give you the diamonds, you kill me here and you take them. I do give you the diamonds,
Mr. Bulgren kills me later.
I don't nobody having them. Screw all of you.
Lléveno esto.
You selfish
Lléveno
piece
esto.
of cock-sucking shit.
Skip! Show yourself!
Serves you right, you selfish cock-sucking piece of shit.
I want to shoot Packy so bad.
Shit, I don't want to spend another minute in this crap hole. Let's get out of here.
Like, honestly, he is terrible at what he does. Take Packy back to his man's house. Where's his car, though? Imagine if this was the truck that had the diamonds. Why is he screaming?
You're kind of getting on my nerves.
Oh, shut up, Packy. You get on everybody's nerves. Hey, how you doing? I'm taking this waste disposal truck. It's time for me to take the truck. Oh man, look at all the sparkly lights and whatever. It's not a key or anything. It's actually one of the missions I hate the most. Due to how things kind of seem to work out. Due to how Packy's AI plays about. It's like, yeah, let me just sit behind this one area and shoot them. And then run right out into them when they're firing at me. I had that issue with Phil Bell in the modded version. He was just like, I would try and shoot them. I would try and shoot the bad guys. Pating, pating, pating. Wait, pating's a Cheap Show podcast thing. Go listen to the Cheap Show podcast. I highly recommend it. Incredibly entertaining, and if you want to hear English humour, not British. I don't use the term British. I define them by their country. Yeah. So if I see somebody from Wales, they're not British, they're Welsh. If I see somebody from England, they're English, not British. They might want to define themselves as English or British or whatever. Have I just taken it wrong? They might want to define themselves as British or whatever, that's up to them. But to me, Englishman is an Englishman, not a Britisman or whatever. If you want to hear some proper, good English banter, then give them a listen. Well worth it. You can find them on, I think, Apple Podcasts. You can find them on SoundCloud. Wow, they didn't even try to stop me. Nice. You can find them on Stitcher as well. I think Stitcher. If it takes a podcast, then you can find them on it. Just look up Cheap Show Podcast, have a good time. Don't... What I need to say though is there's also a band out there called Cheap Show, so don't get them confused, they're entirely different. They do, however, know about each other, so that's quite fun. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, aye, that thing with Pack is one of my most hated missions. We had the AI issue with Phil Bell as well. We've had it with Packy several times in the Let's Play already. When we're doing the whole boatyard stuff, we had to jump the fence, shoot the guys there, raid the harbour area and all that. Packy would just crouch and shoot and then run in. Then he died!
It is the story of a lot of lives, Becky. I'm getting used to hearing it.
See you, Nico. I gotta go break the news to Gerald. At least I'm gonna be on the other side of some bulletproof glass to him. But you know what? I'm still fucking scared.
I think that was the last mission we had to complete before. No wait, there's three missions on the map. What the hell? What's this? A Phil Bell, which we've already done. We've done the one before that. We have Gammon Steak, Gambetti. What's that? Oh, Jai for Jimmy Pegarino. Right, Peg. Captain Peg. I'm Captain Peg. Oh, Rappuccino. Oh, fuck off.
Hey,
Oh my
Ray,
goodness.
Hey
Ray, I got some bad news for you.
The only one who thought they owned those diamonds. Turns out the serious Russian called Bogdan claims ownership as well.
Damn it, Nicky, cut the bullshit. You got them? Where are they?
Liberty City dump? I don't know. They got thrown into traffic.
Wow! Also, what? I'm gonna steal that card. Hey, mate, here's your car, you tube. Wow, she just got nuked by that friggin' card. Wait, what? Oh. We're going to do one of Pegarino's missions. So this Let's Play is going to take longer than intended. Ooh, a friend. We've got the friend marker! Let's go and see what it's all about. Hey, us Badman! What's Badman want? Hey, Badman, mon!
Hey, my youth.
Hey, my youth, wagwan!
Hey,
Hey, how you going like you know?
How you doing? How you going, man?
Batman, what's up?
Boy, me they a road boy. Me said no one can test me no road boy. No one can test me. See?
Who's testing?
No one can test me, scene.
Slab a Russian type, my youth.
Slabber Russian type. Oh,
That's
wow.
Everything, disrespect. Yo, road boy, let me tell you something right.
You're a rude boy, let me tell you something right.
Milk, road boy, we never come out for court no call.
Good lord.
Whatever you say.
Yo, road boy, let me tell you
Because of how Badman speaks, we kinda need a translator for him.
them wouldn't get caught. Road.
Them wouldn't get caught, would the boy? Mm.
Let's go hit them.
Oh no, are we gonna go and pop the Russians? It's time to pop the Russians. Niet, comrade. Communism. Oh wow, they're over the map. Hey, come on, good man. Boy over pond call to the street, me youth. Oh my goodness, I can't help it. He's just a fun guy to talk like. Damn Bula Boca Russian type boy. Oh my god, my voice is drying out, holy crap. Damn Russian boy, man.
Some Russians been up in my face as well.
Oh Christ, get my road, you. Listen, you blah 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 blah. I'm going to stop that now. Let's get up there. The youth are grind my youth. Okay. Anyway, whilst we're driving up to this optional mission, so to speak, if you haven't, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do. There's a lot of content coming up. We've got. Well, we might. I was going to do an unboxing of the action replay that I'm getting, but that would be pointless without a testing scene. Because I don't own any Japanese Sega Saturn games, and I've got none on hand. I don't have any Japanese Saturn games. There's more content coming up. We're going to be recomparing. We're going to be redoing a comparison of Sonic Adventure 1, the UK or the European version, the PAL version, versus the international version, versus the V1 Japanese release. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell as well. If you want to help support the channel, you can do so simply by dropping a like on the content that you enjoy, sharing it around, and most importantly, if you want to go even further beyond than just the standard support, you can click the join button or go in the description. There's a link in the description to join the channel members today. There's 2 tiers. One is just a basic tier that I kind of like. I recommend it. It grants you early access to all GTAraj 2 videos and GTArajgaming edited videos. It grants you early access to all of those edited videos. Now, I'm going to use that as inspiration to do more edited content. Because, you know, I kind of want to do more do camera panning, information segments and whatnot. Tier 2 will allow you to kind of dictate the content on the channel. And on games that enable it, we can do multiplayer. But that's for PC only. So for example, if you pick Tier 2, and I just so happen to be doing Left 4 Dead 2, I will gladly add you on Steam, invite you to the match, tell you to download the packs that I have, or tell you to download the maps I have, and bada bing, bada boom, you're on the stream, we can communicate, and, you know, have a jolly old time. Might even be able to set something up with a Steam voice chat, and have you on the stream. For a wee chat, a wee blather, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, then Tier 2 is your thing. Tier 2 also comes with all of Tier 1's benefits, so there's that. Quite frankly, we have to be careful with Tier 2, because if it turns out there's a language barrier or something, then I wouldn't be able to communicate with you, and it would be a kind of waste of your money, because I know there's Russians that watch the channel, Spanish people that watch the channel, or Spanish speakers that watch the channel, people that have different languages from us English speakers. Many different languages can be seen in my comment sections when comments are left. So there's 2 things to take into consideration here. Time zone differences. Currently I am roughly 6 or 7 hours ahead of America. Roughly. So there's that to take into consideration. So, if you want to pick Tier 2, then feel free to. Keep in mind, however, I'm going to try and pitch it more towards English speakers. So there's that. It's just that Tier 2 has a high communication factor. Chatting on Steam. That kind of thing. Actual voice chat to include people in the stream, if they so desire it. It's kind of like having a guest on, except not quite, because you know all that. I'm actually going to try and get guests on in the future. I mean, if someone does genuinely want to come on, like have a chat, play a game or whatever, then we could do that. I was very much If I were to get a broadband adapter or something from a Dreamcast, I was thinking of inviting a very specific YouTuber online to have a chat, have a run around inside of a video game and all that stuff. A very specific Dreamcast game that I'm sure, both of us have that in common. If I can get them on, that would be fantastic. However, I do need to access the interwebs on the Dreamcast first, and it's costly. For the best performance out there, I would have to invest in a broadband adapter, BBA adapter for the Dreamcast. The modded one that I have didn't ship with a broadband. It didn't even ship with a dial-up adapter. It just came with a stock Japanese clip. So if I wanted to, if I wanted to do that, I'd have to spend over £100 on a broadband adapter. Yeah. To get a whopping 1 megabyte on the Dreamcast, which is fine. That is fine for online play because I'd run it all through the OSSC when I get that. Run that through the OSSC, play online, chat on Discord or something. I don't know. I'll have to work something out. I need to work out a system where I can have guests on that are not tier 2 members. I don't know. I'll have to work something out. Anyway. It's not plug time anymore, it's back to gameplay time. We're gonna go take care of these jackasses that are over here. Road boy, this is the place, man. Take out the tooks. It's time for me to just sit here, comrade. Right, so we have to be extremely delicate.
Time is up, товарищ.
Get shreked!
Okay, I'm down.
Right, Mr. Rusky! Whew!
Righteous youth, my youth. Them Russian boy.
Them Russian boy can't know more about the Asian road boy. Respect,
Don't worry
dude.
about it, man.
Batman just done me out of money there. Are there corpses still in this alleyway? Oh, mate, he's done me out of that prize money. Well, not prize money. You noticed a bunch of the thugs dropped their ammunition, dropped their weapons and money. And it's funny because I didn't collect it. And then Badman's just like, yeah, you have $500. I'm like, fine. Hi, Dimitri. Point me, Nico Bellic. You really do.
Are you disappointed that I have not found and killed you yet, Dmitri Reskolov?
Dimitri Reskolov. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or maybe the thugs who failed to kill me should be blamed, though. I cannot believe you would steal from my friend Ray Bulgarin twice.
I have no debts to Bulgarin, Dmitri. And the only thing I owe you is a bullet to the temple. You will be paid in full. Fear not.
Fear not, comrade. Our communism government will help us. They will surely take my side. Oh, Christ. Oh, wow, I'm trying to look at the chat and it's like, okay, let's crash the car. Car wash and loop. Nice. Now, this is the pain of my existence. However, that's not why we're here. We are ditching this vehicle. And we're going to take another. Can we use those machines? Oh, mate, we can. Nice. Does it give me HP? Nice!
I know I need the money, but I've done my time. I'm gonna fucking hurt you more than... Now stay down, or I will finish you off.
Tougher dying, sunshine. This must be the manager's car, because it's all coned up. Haha, I'm stealing your car. I am stealing car, comrade. Right, so we can do another mission if we need to. Let's see what the peg mission is. It's time to highlight the mission and then go and get pegged. Oh, I like the video tag.
Yes, man. Wow.
Right. We're gonna check the mission out. I think I know what it is. We may have to relaunch the catching up series. It's gonna be like, that is going to be real nice. Oh, look at me, just like that, just driving along. GTA 4 speedrunners must be cringing at this. Yeah, he's done. He's not even finished the game yet. It's at 50-something parts. Quite frankly, I expected to be done with the game by now. Little did I know it was going to take me forever. Good lord. This is what it's come to now. We don't have our DeLorean. We don't have our DeLorean. We cannot do what we intend to do. We're not even halfway there yet. Good lord. This let's play might end up taking. Wow. He just died. Nice. It's going to take us longer to do what I wanted to do. Oh, look at that! I'm getting police escort. Oh, it's beautiful. I have to make light of the situation, honestly. Mate, stop clogging up the traffic. We'll check the mission out. If it's the one I think it is, we'll leave it till next time. However, if you come back tomorrow, we will be playing Tekken 7. So that'll be its own thing without the Minecraft tag. Oh. For whatever reason, Minecraft just wouldn't show up in OBS. I tried all the keen things like starting and administrator and all that. Running Minecraft Bedrock is just a disaster at this point. And I really wanted to do it as well. Minecraft Bedrock is just one of those games that I could lose myself in for hours. Why does this have to happen to me? Yeah. There might be people watching that are like, but you could have just hailed a cab. Here's the thing about the taxis. You're not always guaranteed, unless you modify the game files to only spawn taxis.
What seems to be the obstruction?
The thing is, right, the thing is, when you get down to it, it might take you even longer to find a cab. The taxis. Oh, I've got the hospital. Wait, what? Okay, let's just quit that there. Yeah. Let's do that. That was just a test. It's a hospital mission. I won't really care for. But anyway, we are done for the night. So, what I'd like to see you do is to come back tomorrow for Tekken 7. We have other stuff planned. Let's see. What do we have going on? What do we have going on this week? Because I've forgotten most of it. Tekken 7 is tomorrow, right? Tekken 7 is tomorrow. I know that much, because I very much enjoy Tekken 7. Let's see. Tomorrow's Tekken 7. Thursday is Devil May Cry 5. So that's going to be a joy, because that game runs like absolute hot garbage. In full screen with OBS. Yeah. And on Friday we might just nip into Tekken 7 again. It really all depends on what people are enjoying. If people are enjoying Tekken 7, then I'm going to do Tekken 7 content. And it might just end up being the same things over and over and over again. Me playing around in treasure mode, me doing bowling mode, me nipping online and either winning or getting my ass handed to me. That's literally going to be it for Tekken. Literally it. So anyway, if you want to stick around with the channel and see what goes on, feel free to. But currently I'm going to be suspending all of the retro content. Well, at least the PS1 and PS2 content, PS3 content, until we get the HD capture card, which means we'll either be doing Dreamcast games, or, well, we can either be doing Mega Drive games, Sega CD games, or Dreamcast games, or Sega Saturn games, or whatever. We'll be doing those until we can fully get the Elgato into post. That's going to be a stream. That's going to be a real fun stream. So I had to clear my. I had to have a drink first. Cause I'm getting your drink. It's like a beach in my mouth. Right. La 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 la. Fantastic. There we go. So, yeah. When we get round to doing the Elgato stream, like a chill stream where I test out the card, see what various games look like through the capture card, see if there's any latency. So essentially we'll be playing fast-paced games. Amongst them will be Super Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball Z game that plays like Street Fighter. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We'll be playing Tekken. This is also to test for like input latency, or input lag, or what have you. So I will do I'll check through the preview, which is what I'm viewing right now. This is the background and all that. That's my preview. Is what you see. Yeah. We'll check it for lag, and I will be switching between my monitor, my PC, and the source. Because there's pass-through, so I can have an HDMI cable go from the monitor into the capture card. so I can still view the console using the monitor and all that stuff. So that actually is really good. So with that being said, we'll be testing a PS1 game. We'll be testing some PS1 games, PS2 games, PS3 as well, because I have Soul Calibur 5 on the PS3, so we can play that as well. You will get to see Soul Calibur 5 mods, just don't expect much from console mods. When we're doing a really good game to test out then as well, oh my goodness, terrible. A really good game for us to test out then would be Sonic Adventure 2 on PS3. Because Sonic Adventure, with Sonic's levels, Shadow's levels, and Tails, I'd like to say. No, Sonic and Shadow. Their levels are extremely fast paced. Or depending on which level you pick, I guess, but fast paced nonetheless. What the hell? Have I got a mark on my mouth? Good lord. I'll check that out later. So it'll be fat. All the games that we test will be fast paced. I'll still have to pick a bunch of them because I want the stream to last a while. What else? We might set up the PS3 Slim as no, we won't. It's just gonna be the same. I might end up doing a solo video on the test PS3, or rather save that for a room tour or something. I don't know. If we hit the goal of 2,000 subscribers, we do a room tour or something along those lines. I think that's what my goals were. Pardon me. There's not much else to say on the situation for the Elgato. Is when we get it, we'll just be testing the HD consoles, so PS3, PS4. However, within those PS1 games, PS2 games, PS3, all fast-paced. Might chuck on the PS4. But I don't know the demand doesn't seem to be high enough for PS4 content. Well, on my channel at least, because I'm kind of not known for that. I'm known for the I'm known for GTA mods, Dragon Ball mods, and just mods in general. But whatever. Anyway, I've kept you long enough, so any stream from now until I get the capture card, any stream from now over the next couple of weeks can randomly become a capture card test stream, just one time. So there's that. Once we get an OSSC, we will be doing a full stream on it. Essentially, we would then be running the Sega Mega Drive through it, Mega CD, break that out. Well, it's already out. The Sega Saturn, because I need to go out and buy all the SCART cables for them, the European standard SCART. Way better quality than anything else on the market, but whatever. I'm not using SCART right now. I have to go out and get the SCART cables for Mega Drive, Sega Saturn, and we already have the VGA cable for the Dreamcast, so whatever. We'll get a three-way stream done when that happens. So anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. This has been GTArajgaming. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do. Don't forget to drop a like on the content that you enjoy, share it around, and if you want to support the channel monetarily, you can do so by simply joining the members area today. You'll get exclusive benefits such as being able to dictate content to varying degrees. We can get things done like multiplayer games to varying degrees, like Left 4 Dead 2, Call of Duty. I got Call of Duty. We can do a Call of Duty Zombies if anyone wants to do. If anyone wants to join me on a stream for that. Current Call of Duty games that have World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 2 does not run. I've already tried. But anyway, thanks for joining me. If you want to support the channel, you know what to do. This has been GTArajgaming. Thanks for joining me. Come back tomorrow for Tekken 7 and some Tekken 7 shenanigans. Anyway, see you then. Take care, stay indoors, and make sure to stay safe. See you then.